So this has popped up on your timeline. Basically what that means is either you ride, you like riding, or you're thinking about riding. So this is great because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through 3 tips that'll make you more of a cautious rider or even a better rider in the long run. Now, some of you may already know these facts, some of you might not, and some of you are just looking for a little bit of knowledge. So we're just gonna run through some today and make you just a little bit better than you were yesterday. So stick around. Now, riding a motorcycle is absolutely exhilarating and I get that. But with riding a motorcycle, it comes with its own set of risks that not many people really want to talk about. And I get it. It means that your risk of dying is a lot higher. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and discuss 3 crucial things that could end up saving you in the long run. So first and foremost is going to be your PPE, fancy way of saying personal protective equipment, or in this case, your gear. Now, when it comes to gear, you're always going to want to have something at the bare minimum DOT rated. Me personally, I would never go on Amazon and just order a helmet that is DOT rated. It is technically your second layer of skin when you're out riding. And yeah, sure, you might look amazing in a hoodie and some jeans. And I would be a hypocrite to say I'm not someone that does it, but your gear is actually that thing that could save you from having life-altering skin conditions. Now, you've probably heard me say it so many times before, but get a helmet that is DOT and ECE rated at the very minimum because it's your head. And then on top of that, you're gonna want your jacket, you're gonna want your boots, and you're gonna want your gloves. If you're a new rider, there's a possibility of slips and falls and things that are just sometimes out of your control if you don't know what to expect. So best recommendation, get the gear that is going to fulfill that for you and make sure you're safe. Number 2, it's going to be riding within your own skill level. Yes, it's extremely possible to get caught up in the thrill of the ride and riding with friends or just people you may not have ever met or just in a group ride. But it goes back to the tried and true saying of ride your own damn ride. Ride within your own comfort level, your own experience. I get it. People are stunting and people are splitting cars. But if you're not comfortable doing that, why put yourself or the other people you're riding with or other people in vehicles on the road at risk? Build your experience. If you don't feel comfortable, then don't do it. Just because fucking Tim, Billy, Bob, Sue over there is doing wheelies down the 401 and you're putting along going 110, 120 doesn't mean you're any less of a rider than they are. Your skill gap is just different. Take your time, build your skills, master your motorcycle. If you feel like you're at a standstill, watch some videos, talk to people that have been riding for a lot longer. And when I say a lot longer, I mean more than 2 years. Go to those bike meets and kind of introduce yourself, ask people the questions and try and practice, but practice safe. Because the main thing, like I keep saying is, or everyone keeps saying is, just ride your own ride. Number 3 is going to be the one that people say sometimes in different wording. Ride like you're invisible or defensive riding. Be prepared for anything. Now, you're going to want to be aware of all of your surroundings, the gravel on the road, the pothole, Susie that's trying to do her makeup in the morning during rush hour traffic. Those are the things that you have to be aware of to kind of build your skills as a defensive rider. Now, you're going to want to be prepared for the unexpected situations. That could stem from you're in a group ride and someone comes to too quick of a stop, or you're just riding and people decide to do a roll race to your left or right side, and you have to be alert at all occasions because no matter how good you are, you cannot control the actions of someone else around you or just other hazards that pop up anywhere at any time. So in conclusion, yes, riding a motorcycle is absolutely thrilling. One of the best things I've ever done and probably one of the best things that someone else has done or that you plan to do. But just be cautious with all those things that I mentioned prior. Wear your protective gear when you can and you think you should, because I'd be a hypocrite to say I wear it all the time. Ride your own damn ride. You're gonna hear it over and over again because it's so important. As a new rider, as a long rider, just you can't compare skills to skills. It's completely out of this realm. And lastly, be a defensive rider. Ride like you're invisible. Pay attention to everything as much as you can that's around you because anything can happen in a split second. All right, so if you stuck all the way to the end, thanks, it means a lot. And if you're a new rider and you learned something new today, even better. For any of the older seasoned riders that decided to stick to the end, put something in the comments that I might have left out that you think someone that's just starting out on their journey or planning to start their journey could take with them as well. But for now, ride safe, ride smart. Thanks.